Hello and welcome to my 14th creative journal. I am so glad you're here. I am Rebecca Danger. Today is Wednesday, July 1st, new month. It's almost the holiday here. Well, it's Canada Day here in almost Canada because I think we were talking about it this week. I think our house is less than a mile from the Canadian border because GPS, the car said we're about 1,100 feet off the road. So that's like maybe a little bit less than a quarter mile. And there can't be more than 3/4 of the mile on the other side of the road. So it's almost Canada. So we have a lot of folks here for Canada Day. And then Birch Bay, we allow fireworks. Or I'm not sure if we actually allow them. I think it's supposed to change, but people set them off like crazy and it sounds like a war zone. So they come for Canada Day and then again the 4th in a couple days. So it seems like everybody is on vacation this week. I just started a sale on all my knitting patterns. So this will be out Monday, so you'll still catch that. You'll have until next Monday, the 8th. And then next week, the 9th, I am going to release my Barnaby knitting pattern and sewing pattern. So exciting. It has been, I don't even have words to describe it. It has been weird around here, guys. I started the YouTube journals and my online presence, and I haven't been very good at it in the past. And I've been showing up. I think we're on, so this will be Creative Journal 14. I think we're actually on, yeah, we're on podcast 16 next week. The 15 will come out this week, and 16 is next week. So we'll record that this week. So I've been officially here showing up consistently for 4 months. And I am coming to realize with a bunch of self-work and all of that, that the moving goalposts of the online business world, what am I even trying to say at this point, is not great for me and my mental health. So it's really, I feel like I've been having a breakdown and I'm recording myself the whole time, and that's felt awkward, but I am feeling a little bit better today. I haven't been sleeping well recently. I don't think that helps any of it. And then I think it's just feeding. I'm feeling stressed during the day, and then I stress during the night, and then I don't sleep, and on and on. So, um, I feel a little bit better. I've made a plan moving forward, and I feel a little bit weird and exposed being here and starting it without having it fully flushed out or whatever you want to say. But I am going to start doing markets again. I already scheduled for one, not this weekend because it's the 4th on Saturday, but next Saturday. And I have a full booth display of darlings, and then I'm actually going to start trying to sell some of the quilts that I was making when I first was on here, and I think I'm going to put a lot of my focus back into quilts, at least for now. And my friend Tom always says you can make a new choice tomorrow, and I feel like I've been making too many new choices. But I actually did some research into, I guess it's a well-known like anxiety pattern where your brain is constantly looking for a solution to a problem, and then it finds something and it holds on to it, and then there's some relief from that, and then you start to get into it and it's too much, and then that causes more searching for a new solution, and on, kind of like the sleeping. Kind of sounds like everything that's been going on. So I'm going to try and move forward in a really gentle way for myself. If you know somebody who needs a baby quilt, I know a person. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to being out at markets again. I mean, there's some worrying with it too, but um, the online feedback loop is really a challenge for me, where you post something and then you kind of hope to hear versus kind of that real tangible. You show up at a market, you present yourself in a certain way, and people buy your products or don't. It's very different, I guess. So, and it's a comfortable place for me. I started doing markets. Have I told you all this? I guess maybe a little bit. When I was about 16, I think, is when I did my first market, and I'm 42, so a lot of time between there. So, yeah, I think having the sewing that really made for good, better like things to share on the journal too. Knitting's been kind of hard to share because it's such slow progress and I move a lot and it's just not quite the same as being at the sewing machine and sending things through. So I started working on a strawberry quilt. Strawberries are my favorite. And yeah, we set up a couple clotheslines in the yard, so I'm going to take some pictures of quilts. So that's my plan. I have a plan again for the week. The plan is work on the strawberry quilts, maybe work on some more large darlings. I think I might focus on those and maybe do a whole, put some in local shops, and then get some of it online. And yeah, I even, it's stuff like my Squarespace. I have a Squarespace website and it's supposed to renew for the year next on the 15th, so soon. And I decided I don't want the extra management. I don't want the extra shenanigans. I don't want the extra because just designing your own website, like it's a whole lot of work, I have to say. And maybe some people love it, but it's been another pressure thing for me. So I'm just going to have an Etsy shop and I'm going to put my finished stuff in there and then I'm going to show up at markets again. And that feels really good to my heart and really good and solid for where I'm at right now. So thanks for sticking with me through all of this. Hopefully I don't seem like too much of a crazy person. I am a little bit of a crazy person, but it's probably not as much as coming through on the screen. So let's go do some sewing and yeah, let's make quilts. That seems really good right now. And yeah, let's do it. I'll take you with me and we'll get some sewing done. Good afternoon. It is Thursday, July 2nd. It's pouring rain outside, pouring, very gloomy, very gray, which is a little surprising for the 2nd of July. At the same time, I don't mind the rain right before all the fireworks go off because then everything's wet. So that's a good thing. It's been a slow morning so far. Mr. Danger and I have been sitting out in the rain on the patio and just chatting. And I was planning to take photos. We set up a cute clothesline on a pergola in our yard, and then I have two sour cherry trees next to each other, and we put a clothesline between those to hang quilts on for photos. And so I was thinking I'd go do that today and take photos, but no, not in the rain. So I think I worked on my strawberry quilt yesterday. I took some video of it and then I took some photos. I ended up, I was thinking I'd bring my notebook in, but I'm doing a baby quilt. They're 4-inch finished squares. So to make it 36, I decided 36 by 40 for the dimensions. So that's 9 4-inch squares across and 10 down. And so I was trying to do a nice shuffle of the fabrics yesterday while I was on my Zoom call. So yeah, talking and thinking at the same time. But what I ended up doing was I took some graph paper and I made 9 patches, and I realized it would be 3 9 patches across and then 3 9 patches down with 1 row of 9. So like essentially 10 9 patches. So I broke it into 5 bundles of fabrics, and then I think I'm going to work on those 9 patches today, if that makes sense. Did you follow my quilt math, my questionable quilt math? So I'm going to go play with some strawberry 9 patches while it's raining. I was just thinking about booth display for the market next weekend and getting way overcomplicated in myself with it. That was part of what we were talking about on the patio, but I think I might order a couple like closed garment racks. I found some that then have poles on the ends because I actually have some quilted bags I could put out for sale too. And so I could kind of hang the bags on the ends and then maybe quilts on hangers so you can kind of go through them and see the full thing. Quilts are kind of hard to display in a booth, I guess. I haven't done it before. So anyway, that's what I was just thinking about. So I'm going to go get some sewing done and I'll take you with me and show you what I'm working on. And yeah, it should be a nice, quiet, relaxing, peaceful day. That's what I'm going for. So I'll take you with me and we'll see if I achieve that goal and yeah, get some sewing in. Hello, good morning. It is Friday, July 3rd. We took the dogs to the groomers to get their hair cut today. And my poor dog, Juniper, she's our nervous dog. And which is why she hasn't been on the Creative Journal, but Coco has. She has to get her hair cut this morning. And then she has to go to the vet this afternoon. Not for anything major. She takes a allergy pill and they have to see her once a year to keep prescribing it, and now is the time. So nothing, not a big deal. But between the haircut this morning, the vet this afternoon, and then tomorrow being the 4th of July, hopefully she'll survive the weekend because that's probably too much for her. So let's see. I worked on my strawberry quilt yesterday. I also got really tired, so I ended up taking a nap, and then there was a bunch of other, life stuff. But I'm back in this morning. I'm ready to work on it. I think I have 3 more 9 patches to do. I did some more sewing on it last night after I stopped filming. So I think I took a picture, I believe. And I think I have, yeah, I did take a picture. I think I have 3 9 patches to go, and then the strip of 9 at the bottom, and then sewing them all together. And then I was like, oh, what am I going to bind this with? So I don't know, probably red stripes actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But yes, so I did order garment racks, and then I was playing with my pink shelves this morning. If you've seen my booth in person, I have cute pink folding shelves, and I was kind of zhuzhing, I guess is the word, quilts up on them, bunching them up and making them look cute and like hanging down so you could kind of see what they were. And then I was like, well, now that's really cute. So now I'm like, oh no, I don't have enough quilts, but it'll be good. I have lots of quilts. So I'm gonna go work on the strawberries and get that finished. And then the sun, it was raining this morning, but the sun has come out. So I'm hoping it's drying everything out there, and I might go take some pictures this afternoon, and then I'm gonna be done for the week on my Creative Journal. I'm gonna try and get back on my Monday through Friday recording and then posting, finish it up, edit it the weekend and then post on Monday. So I'm gonna act as if this week with that. And yeah, so I guess I'll take you with me today, but I hope I'll say everything now. Am I gonna do that? Sure. I'll do that now. I hope you have time to be creative. I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July if you're in America, or Canada Day if you're in Canada. And I hope you got to make something or take some crafting on vacation. And thanks for following along with me. If you're in Blaine, I'll be at the Blaine by the Sea Market this Saturday. So the one after the 4th of July, which will be after I post this on Monday. And otherwise, RebeccaDanger.com is probably going to start pointing towards my Etsy shop. So I have my Danger Cross Etsy shop, and then I'm going to have a finished item Etsy shop I'll tell you more about next week. So my Art is My Voice podcast is still going, and Instagram is Rebecca Danger, and I think that's it. So thanks for watching and sewing with me, and I will see you next week.